Welcome to another episode of Do You Even Resonate? This is a show where I do actual message testing on actual B2B websites, where I put this website in front of their actual ICPs, the people they're trying to market to, and see what they think about it, how they perceive it. In this episode, we have Filestage. Filestage targeting marketing directors. And what did we learn about Filestage? The clarity is kind of like above average, not great. Relevance is pretty decent. People understand how this is useful. Demo and sign up interest is kind of a meh. So, what can be done? How can we improve these metrics? How can we improve clarity, relevance, and desire to sign up? Well, we found lots of problems, and let's get into it. What did we find out? So, we also opened questions about what's unclear and what are their doubts and hesitations and first reactions about this and that. So, if you look at the above the fold area of the website, two big problems with the headline itself, the review and approval platform. All right, people are like, well, what is it? Because if you told your colleague, hey, just sign up for a new review and approval platform, they're like, huh? I mean, I think 50-50 chance that they have no idea what you're talking about. Some participants wondered if it's an employee performance review software. Yeah, problematic. So it's not an obvious thing. And people are like, is this an online proofing software? When they look at these things, what they're saying here looks like an online proofing software, but FileStage is like, no, like we're not saying it. We're not saying it. G2 says you're online proofing. Capterra says you're online proofing. And actually, if you dine in, there's somewhere you say here online proofing software. Just say that. Just say you're an online proofing company because that's apparently what people call this category. Even bigger issue is a platform that runs itself. Just sign up for a CRM that runs itself. I'm using an email marketing software that runs itself. So people are just like, what does that even mean? Is it like fully automated AI ninja shit going on or not? And this is it like I upload an AI reviews and approves stuff that I upload? That's not happening, right? Or well, it's a software, of course it runs itself. It has no, does not talk about the desired gain. It does not talk about a pain they're trying to avoid. It's not related to any job to be done. It's just bad. It should just go away. And then without any context, really, it's like share any content. Well, I mean, post links on Twitter or set your due dates and let the feedback come to you. It's like you're trying to describe what the software does, but the context has not been set yet. So it remains vague and unclear. And then freeing you up to do what you do best. I think that it's trying to do like aspirational brand thing, but instead people like, don't tell me what to do. Let people decide what to do. It's just yeah. So it's unnecessary. It creates confusion. It's weird. People have problems with this image being tilted. Make it straight, and also it does not look like a real use case, like a dude at a waterfall. Like, how often do you know? Like, what's the most common use case for this platform? Uh, so show that. So like a website design or something, right? When it's just much more clear why. Like, why would you want to put a logo by the waterfall? So people are trying to understand what is it, what do I use it for? Like, is this for me, right? And the waterfall is just relevance is poor here. And as they start scrolling down, make review and approval easy for everyone. Again, still not clear. Reviewing and approving what? And then the big thing is that they say comment on files. Okay. And the problem here with commenting on files is that, like, who has even files today? Like everything is in Figma. I have my Google Docs thing. Are these files? Like, I guess technically, although we don't call them that, right? It's a document or Figma links. Like I think like the era of us uploading doc files or PSDs was like 10 years ago. Everything is in the cloud. And I've of course explored around. I understand you can take URLs and stuff like that. So this the word files just communicates something that it's like an old thing. And the icon design, a lot of people find it like outdated. So it's like kind of communicates the continuing narrative of this being an old thing. Yeah, and so that needs some work. So use modern language, use modern icons, and icon usability. I can just Google it, search Norman Nielsen icons. It's just terrible. The icon usability is not great. Like, what does this in isolation mean? Like nothing, right? And so you can do better. Show actual screenshots. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. And then when people see this image, designers, marketers, clients, why is this for agencies? And so there's a lot of wondering about who is this for and who am I? Am I the designer? Am I the content writer? Or I'm the project manager? Or I'm the VP approving shit? It does not seem to be using consistent persona who this is for, and it should be the most common user, whoever that is. And you should funnel other people into other things. So the benefits you speak about are just for for that person. So that's it's confusing, right? Some people are nitpicking that would love to see like the titles of these people again because it's about relevance. Are these people like me? I don't know. Is Rain from Group M? I mean, never heard of Group M. Uh, okay. And then when we get to this section here, okay, the problem in this section was that it seems repetitive of what came before. And when things get repetitive, people are tuning out. You know, like and it's a lost opportunity for you to communicate new things. And some of it is again bringing back the good old times of 2010. Like log in from anywhere. Like what can you not log into from anywhere today? Like in 2010, maybe it was a great value proposition, right? Or you know, so I think you want to modernize, and it's six things is too many things, and it's really repetitive of this thing here. So I think you could merge these two sections and icons and like you know revision history and all that stuff. I think there's a way to combine these things and use up less space. Um, and and when we get to the bottom here, so review more files is actually a turn off for people because they don't want more work in less time. You know, okay, that's fine, but really, what you should we should focus on is that you're cutting down on the time it takes. They don't want to review more shit. They just want to have better productivity. So you might want to reconsider that. Nobody cares about this particular thing. It seems like a humble brag. However, these two things seem to strike a chord. People are like, really? Are these numbers true? And then also like, where are these numbers coming from? So you might wanna add some source to these claims, but people really feel the pain of waiting too long. Other sources of friction that came up were about these integrations. It's like, well, so this thing is not communicated too clearly, and where they're like, well, can't I just do this? All of this is in Asana itself. So, like, what is the added value of using your platform because it's one more place to log into? Or how are these integrations really working? So, if you fix those issues, you will see your clarity, relevance, and desire to sign up go up, and you'll enjoy the results. All right, this is it. See ya next time.